Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm happy you're here today because we are talking Christmas. Now, I know it's a little bit early, but this is actually the time of the year I do this anyway because I don't host Thanksgiving and I love to have my house decorated by December 1st. So that way I can enjoy all of December's shopping and baking and family time without feeling rushed to get the decorations up. So I don't know if you're on that same timeline, but this is what I do. And so I wanted to share with you what I'm working on today. Now, last year I did a lot of cream and green and brown, and I love that. But I want to incorporate a little bit of maybe a muted red or even like a burgundy. And so I'm on the hunt today for some items that I can use to enhance that neutral look, add in a pop of color without breaking the bank. So let's head to some stores, and then when we get back, I'll show you what I found. So we're going to head into Kirkland's first. They have so many beautiful displays for inspiration, and I love taking a look through this entire store. I really got stuck on these bells. They're gorgeous. Unfortunately, none of them had pricing on them. So if you're in store, check them out because they really are pretty, and you can always change that red ribbon if you're looking for more of a neutral touch. They have everything that you could ask for when it comes to pillows. They've got some that are a little bit more rustic, some that are more contemporary. I love the green and white. The traditional plaid is super cute as well. I love this lumbar pillow. And this one really caught my eye. This brown, beautiful velvety feel. The snowflake detail was gorgeous, and it even had a subtle snowflake detail on the back too. So I thought that was really, really pretty. And they did have it in multiple colors. Besides the brown, you could also pick it up in red or in green. If you're looking for something a little bit more contemporary, this black and white with the red wording on the front is pretty, as well as this more rustic red pillow with the joy on the front. Now this black hammered tree color really caught my eye. I thought it was stunning and it would be beautiful in a contemporary home. Love that hammered detailing, and this little guy was pretty cute too. So after Kirkland's, we went into Home Goods, just took a look around in there. I didn't really have anything in mind that I was looking for, but they really do have so many beautiful options depending on the style that you're looking for. They've got everything. They've got black and white, the beautiful champagne and gold colors, as well as that traditional red and green Christmas decor. This lighted birch tree was super pretty, and I love this glass modern look candle. I thought this was really pretty. These gorgeous Christmas balls would be a perfect addition to my tree this year. Now, is this something that we only find in Florida? A Santa flamingo is something that I see every single year, and they're so cute. Next, I went into Target. I wanted to check out their Hearth and Hand line, but these little glass trees in the dollar spot were really cute, and they were only $1. So if you're looking for something that is a very low profile and very small scale, these are a great accent color and piece to enhance your decor. I headed back to the Hearth and Hand section and checked out some of their stems and wreaths. These candles were absolutely gorgeous. I love that window pane detail. Candles are a staple for all seasons, but for the holiday season, that scent is just so important to me. So this one was pretty. It was $24.99. This one I think is a 3-wick, and I loved the coloring of the glass. They also had this mercury glass one, which I thought was really pretty. This was a 5-wick, but I did not grab this one because I still have my green 5-wick from the fall. But if you're looking for a mercury glass, I thought that was a really stunning piece as well. These decorative glass houses are a big trend right now. I'm not sure how I feel about them. I'm wondering if they would just disappear because they're glass. I thought these arrangements were really pretty. I loved the texture of the leaves on these. But of course, when it comes to Christmas, the kitchen and the baking section is always my favorite place to check out. I loved seeing all of the different options they've got. All sorts of fun milk and cookies sets and rolling pins and all of the things that you would need to create a warm and cozy Christmas for this season. Okay guys, we are back and I found some great items. Now, again, we're trying to do this without breaking the bank, and so I'm not trying to change up my whole house. I wanna just enhance and maybe tweak the look of last year's decor without changing it completely. And I think a lot of the items that I bought today are going to help me to do that without going overboard on my budget. So I wanna start with the most obvious thing because we talked about this before we left for the stores, and I was mentioning that I was looking for sort of a deep, moody burgundy. So I found these at Walmart. This is the My Texas House collection. Look at the colors though. This has the most beautiful sort of muted green, a soft, almost like that terracotta look that was so popular for the pumpkins in the fall. And it does have a little bit of burgundy. It's not bright red, so I think that's fantastic. And then it also has these beautiful embossed designs on them. In fact, I think I'm gonna take them out because I wanna share them with you up close so you can actually see the beautiful design. So you guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is not a bright red. You can see the color difference from the bright red shirt that I'm wearing. This color is exactly what I was looking for. They are shatterproof, they're plastic, but I think once I get them inside the tree and hung around with all of the decorations, I think that you won't really notice that they're plastic, and plastic is the way to go anyway. I have hard floors, so dropping glass ornaments on a hard floor is definitely not my way of celebrating the season. Now, I'll be honest with you, I think this is the ornament that sold me in the box. When I saw this, it has this beautiful sort of, I don't know, green taupe color. It's really, really pretty. And then it has this embossed pine cone and cardinal on it that I think is a perfect way to sort of go more like woodland look, or even a little bit more of a modern with this sort of matte look color. Okay, so right now we gotta talk about some more ornaments because I've been on the lookout for those flocked, or some people are calling them velvet ornaments that Hobby Lobby has been sold out of since the beginning of October. I am so bummed I was not able to find them. They had the most beautiful sort of taupe and brown, and they're almost like a felt, but they're really, really pretty and they're very muted. I was bummed when I could not find them. I found them in pink, but I mean, I'm not gonna do pink. But I was watching Laugh Love Langella, and Sarah was showing the ones that she found, and I had commented on her video that I was so bummed because I've been looking for them and I couldn't find them, and she gave me the link to these at Michael's, and these are almost the exact same. And not to mention, they were on sale. I think they were $5.49 a box, so I grabbed 3 boxes, but they have that same sort of flocked or felt look that I'm really loving this season, and I think this color is actually going to be perfect for the decor that I'm using this year, because this is a color that I currently have all throughout my house in the winter and holiday season. Now that was all that I picked up for my Christmas tree, but again, I'm still working on looking for items that I can use to build up my neutral base. And so when I went to Kirkland's, I found this absolutely beautiful chenille throughout. It was $34.99, but it was half price, so it was a great deal. This was actually the last one in this color, but it does have the fringing on it, and I think this texture is so beautiful. I love this brown color. I think this is such a yummy, cozy color to be able to layer in with the creams and the greens, and I think this is going to be a beautiful look. Okay, so this little guy was an impulse buy at Kirkland's. I was at the register and came across this little brown reindeer. It has this sort of flocked look to it, but I love that deep chocolate brown. I think this is going to be a really cute enhancement to all of the decor, and this was only $2.99. They had snowmen and Christmas trees in all different colors, and so they were really, really cute, and they're just the perfect size for maybe adding into a tablescape or some shelf stylings. When I was at Target, I picked up this beautiful window pane green glass. I still have that green one that I bought for the fall time, and it's a very similar color to this. It's a 5-wick, where I think this one is a 3-wick, but this one was only $24.99, and the smell, oh my gosh, it smells heavenly. This is balsam and berry, and this I absolutely love. And I kind of have been drawn to this window pane styling all throughout this year, so I thought this was a really pretty way to bring that look inside and give it a little bit more of that sort of contemporary cozy look with a candle. Now I did pick up something in the Target dollar spot, and this one is not necessarily a Christmas item, although I do intend to use it this way. This is a great tip if you are on a budget and you want to bring in those textiles without spending a ton of money. You saw this in last week's video where I kind of showed you what I did last year, and I was talking about using scarves as throws and kind of tucking them in, because scarves are cheaper and sometimes you can find the exact color and the exact texture that you want for a fraction of the price. So I went ahead and purchased this from the Target dollar spot. This is a blanket scarf, but it has that really beautiful muted brown and cream coloring. And I think this is going to be a great throw for my couch or even just on my little wood chair in the corner. So if you're shopping for textiles, don't sleep on the scarves. This one was only $5, and I think it's going to be a great addition to my neutral base. So last year I missed out on the Hearth and Hand tapered candle holder that I loved. I have been on the lookout for it ever since, and I haven't been able to catch it when it was restocked. But this year they brought out a candelabra in the exact same styling, and I cannot wait to add in maybe some green, like a rich green tapered candle in here, or even like a cranberry red or a burgundy red if I can find some. So this was a great find, and the nice part about this is I'll be able to use this year round. So even though it was $20, which really isn't that bad of a price for the Hearth and Hand line, I can use this all year. So this is definitely a good price for year-round decor. Another thing I grabbed at Target were 2 of these Christmas tree mugs. I love the stoneware look of them. They're very neutral, very, very simple. They just have that simple detailing on the front side, nothing on the back. So I think they are so pretty. I did grab 2 of these. Now I'm not sure if you can see it, but it does have a slight brown hint of color just under the lip, which gives it a little bit of dimension. I think that is so pretty. And honestly, I'm the kind of person that I have to have the right shape of coffee mug, and this is exactly the right shape for sort of holding with cold hands, warming up your cold hands on your coffee mug. So these were a great find, and these were $6.99. Now every year I go and find some hand towels that I can use in my kitchen, and this year I found some really beautiful green ones at Target. These are also from the Hearth and Hand line. I love that simple stripe on the front, and then the second option has this beautiful deep green ticking stripe. I love green so much, and I think it's beautiful for the winter, not just for Christmas. And so even though I am trying to add a pop of color here and there, I still want to stick with this neutral color scheme. That way I can use it all throughout the winter. Now this last item is the star of the show. I found these at Home Goods. I didn't even expect to go into Home Goods, and when I was in there, I planned on not buying anything at all. But when I came across these, they were the last ones in the store, and I know that these are definitely a hot item list this season. And so I grabbed these Martha Stewart Home vintage brass bell set. This was only $24.99. Now, honestly, I know Hobby Lobby has some, and they're a really good price for the individual ones, but I thought for $25 for a set of 3, I could keep these together, but they're so large that I may end up separating them and using them just as a standalone piece. And for $25, I thought that was a great price. I thought that was a great price. Definitely check out Home Goods if you're looking for bells this year. I have a set from Studio McGee that I used last year, but they're much smaller and they have a little bit of a different shape. I really like this sort of flared, like traditional bell shape, and I thought these were gorgeous. So I have no idea where I'm gonna use this, but I think they're gonna be a great addition to the Christmas decorating this season. So you guys, I almost forgot to show you these. I picked this up a while ago online at Target, and they were $30 for the set, and they are stoneware. They're so pretty. They do light up. They have a timer feature on them, which I love. That makes life so much easier. Now they came with these really cute little bottle brush trees as well as 2 larger sizes. So I thought these were such a great deal. If they are still available, go ahead and head to Target if you love stoneware, because I have a feeling these are gonna sell out fast. So I wanna say thank you again for joining me today. I always enjoy spending time with you guys, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. If you haven't had a chance to check out my look back at 2022 Christmas decor, I will link that below. Check that out in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.